So Amazon Prime have said the next season in the Jack Reacher series is going to feature the storyline from Die Trying, and that's all well and good, but personally I think they should have chosen Echo Burning. Wow, what a read. What's up guys, welcome back to the channel and welcome to yet another weekly update where the weeks go by like days for me. It's just ridiculous. But not much happening on the channel this week, apologies for that. Haven't really read that much. I've hit a minor reading slump, to be honest. I did mention in the previous video that I was going to do a reading vlog for Lonesome Dove, which I was looking forward to. Then when it came to opening up the book and starting it, I felt a little bit intimidated by the length, and in the end I decided I just wasn't in the mood to read a big thick brick for the month of June, and instead just wanted to pick up whatever I felt like reading instead. You know, something simple, something easy to get out of this reading slump I'm currently in. So let's start with what I did read this week. So I did start and finish one of my favourite Reacher books, actually, called Echo Burning. This is the 5th book in the Jack Reacher series, and I loved it. I really had a great time with it. I spent most of the week reading it. Didn't really felt the need to rush through it. I just wanted to digest it and just revisit how Jack Reacher kicks a lot of ass. And in my intro to the video I did mention that they're doing Die Trying for the next season of Jack Reacher, and I thought Echo Burning would have been perfect. It's set in the really hot Texas hardpan desert, and it provided a really good backdrop for the story. Now, I'm not going to go too much into the book today because I do plan on reviewing the book in a bit of detail and plan on putting that video out hopefully mid next week, so watch out for that one, just to fill in the weeks instead of me posting just a weekly update every week without anything filling in the rest of the week. I've decided to just add a little bit more so that the content can be a little bit more consistent. So what am I going to read? Well, I have actually started today another classic, Something Wicked This Way Comes. Haven't read it since I was very young, and it's one of the 10 classics that I want to check off my bucket list for this year. And I've read the opening chapters, and yeah, I'm captivated by Bradbury's writing. It is so lyrical, and yeah, can't wait to get stuck right in for this week. And when I finish that, I'm not sure what I'm going to read because I don't do TBRs anymore. I've wiped that slate clean. I haven't got any pressure. I'll just read what I feel like reading, and I really feel like reading Stephen King's It again, probably for the 4th time. I'm just finding myself wanting to crack that open and read it again, so it may well happen this week, but you know, it is a brick, and whether I'm in the mood for it is another question. But I do like the freedom of having a clean slate and having so many options to choose from, and I can pick whatever I want instead of putting pressure on myself and picking out a stack of books that I'm making myself read. So I'm not doing that anymore, and we'll see what happens. But what have I been watching? I have been watching Stranger Things. I've almost finished season 2 and I'm really enjoying it. The acting ability of Millie Bobby Brown is incredible. She's going to go a long way when she's older. She doesn't even need to speak half the time. Her face just communicates everything, and really impressed with the whole cast actually, and the storyline that season 2 is taking, and can't wait to finish it up hopefully tonight, and then I can get stuck into season 3 and then binge season 4. So really having a good time with that. And what else is going on? I have been a little bit distracted getting everything ready for the new movie review channel called Chris's Movie Reviews. Everything's coming along well. Obviously I've locked in the title for the channel. I've spent some time this week writing up the copy for the homepage of the channel with what's going to be covered. I put something on Facebook just hinting at what the content is going to look like with reviewing movies. I have finally, after a lot of mucking around, and because I'm really fussy, I finally locked in the channel art. So I've locked in my YouTube banner and the profile pic. So I'm halfway there, just mapping out a little bit of formatting features that other segments are going to take, and it's coming along really well. I'm toying with the idea of putting out a trailer for the channel. I'm still yet to announce a release date or a launch date for the channel. I'm thinking it's going to be at this stage sometime in July, because I really want to get moving on it. It's going to be great. The first retro movie talk I'm going to be doing, which is what the regular segment is called, is going to be Highlander. I've got a lot to say about that movie. I've seen it 15 times. I'm going to watch it one more time before I do the video, and there's a lot to talk about with that movie. There's one thing I will mention, the format that Retro Movie Talks will take. It'll be a structured format for each Retro Movie Talk, so I'm going to be talking about the music or soundtrack. I'm going to be talking about the actors. I'm going to be talking about the plot, what I like about it, what I don't like about it, and I'm also going to throw in something a little bit different. It's a segment at the end of the video called I Bet You Didn't Know That. So I'll be going through what trivia is known about the film, and it'll be interesting to see what people think and whether they knew everything about the film or they may not have known what I share. And the whole goal of the channel is for people to, for me to engage with people and talk about all these classic movies. And someone might think, I haven't seen Highlander in years, I'm going to rewatch it, just to create that excitement and that awareness of all these classic movies that are out there. I mean, when I checked IMDb, there was 35,000 movies from the 80s alone, so there's certainly no shortage of material to draw upon. And I've already got a fairly healthy list of about 50 films that I want to talk about, so the content will come thick and fast. And as I mentioned in a previous video, the timeline isn't that long. You sit down and you watch a movie for an hour, hour and a half to 2 hours, and talk about it and upload the video, so the content should come out pretty quickly. And I've also added a couple of new segments, so things like Hidden Gems, which would include movies like one that comes to mind would be Zathura, which is a fantastic movie, which is a very similar format to Jumanji. But all the reviews are going to be insightful and detailed, and you know, some videos might be 15 minutes long, some might be a half-hour detailed chat. So the lengths are going to vary depending on the film, but already in my initial lineup I have Highlander, of course, I have Over the Top, I have The Goonies, I have The Wraith, I'm going to be doing Dirty Dancing, I'm going to be doing Uncle Buck, I'm going to be doing you know, The Hitcher or Salute the Jugger, which is a really obscure one. There are so many that I want to talk about, and the initial lineup, I think I've got about 6 there ready to go, so getting really excited about that. I've created the thumbnail art for a lot of them, and yeah, we'll see how it goes, but I'm getting really excited. I'm hoping to announce a launch date in the next couple of weeks, so watch out for that. Other than that, guys, that is all for my week. It was a very quiet week, and I did hit a little bit of a reading slump, but coming out of that, and can't wait to share my thoughts with you about Something Wicked This Way Comes. This is a beautiful fantasy masterworks edition, and had a nice introduction at the start, and just really looking forward to reviewing that one on the channel. I might actually do a review of it, so there you go. As always, please don't forget to like and subscribe, and any comments, please put them below and I'll always respond to those. But until next time, guys, see you later.